Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
I'm Tabitha Brock, and I'm with Travel with Tabby, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, yes. Oops. Good morning, Frederick. It is Friday. Oh, September 27th. I'm your host, Dani Gurry. Oh, goodness. I don't think I've ever been so happy for a Friday in I don't know how long. I don't know what it was about this week, but I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad it's Friday. Check your lottery tickets if you bought one, especially if you bought one at Wawa on Urbana Pike. Apparently, there was a $500,000 second tier Powerball winner. Gail from the Maryland Lottery will be here on Monday to talk all about it, plus other great things from the Maryland Lottery. That would be a nice way to walk into the weekend. $500,000 in your bank. Well, I know you're not going to get $500,000, but still, that's a nice little payday. Can't quit your job, but I mean, I can't imagine you would quit your job on $500,000, but who knows? Maybe you're good with investing. All right, let's see what is happening on the show today. Should have Bob Miller on the show today from WFMD's Morning News Express with local news, weather, and sports. And I share some big news in that segment. Also, you got what's happening in Frederick for this weekend and next week. And Kiki from Out40 Blog is here. She is young and fun. And oh my gosh, I just love her. I really do. I cannot wait to do more with her. I think she's going to be phenomenal. Addition, we're going to try to get her on more frequently. Also, the CTC Media Department debut interview today for this year, school year. Alex interviews Carson Kolb from the Catoctones. If you don't know what CTC is, it is the Career and Technology Center for our high schools. It is on the campus of FCC. And it's got great programs over there. I really, really wish they had that when I was in high school. They only had VOTEC, and those careers were not as interesting as the ones they have, like the TV and multimedia department, which is who I work with at CTC, which I love. All right, we are 49 subscribers away from 1,000. I've got 3 days. 49. Come on. We can do it. Please ask a friend or two to subscribe today and this weekend. Ask them if they've seen the show. I want to welcome all of our new subscribers. It's phenomenal. So happy you guys are here. If you want to know what this show is all about, if you're just joining us, I forgot to turn off my sound over the other computer. I'll do that in just 1 second. But if you want to know what this show is all about, it's about you, Frederick. It's about Frederick County, the people, the community, the happenings, anything that impacts us here in Frederick or anything that we may want to support, whether it's in or out of Frederick. Really, it's a place for us to gather, and it's all about us. Very selfishly, I guess, in a way, but, that's what we're about. All right, don't forget the podcast. If you're in the car and just want to listen, you can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeart, other platforms. Also, we like to help local nonprofits. We are right now in our final days of helping Sleep in Heavenly Peace. We are collecting new twin-sized bedding, sheets, pillows, pillowcases, comforters, blankets, all that good stuff. So if you're out this weekend and you see something on clearance, drop it off to the Home of Everything Frederick by Sunday afternoon. I would say by 2 or 3 o'clock. And we will contact Sleep in Heavenly Peace, and they will come pick up all the great donations that we have collected. If you don't want to go shopping, all of my details are on the screen. If you want to Cash App $5 or $10, it got PayPal, got Venmo, got Zelle, $5 or $10 from 4 or 5 of you, and I will be able to buy a few things. I'm going to go scour the clearance like my friend Dorothy did. She found twin sheet sets for $5. That's what I like. That is what I like. And also don't forget about the merch. I am picking up some new merch from Special Tees today. I think they might be my fleece. We've got some fleece jackets that we're going to be putting out. And I've got some long sleeve t-shirts coming and some holiday ornaments coming in the next week. It's going to be so fun. And all of the proceeds from now through December from the sale of Good Morning Frederick merch, they're donated to Christmas Cash for Kids. Yes, Christmas Cash for Kids. All right. So that is what we like to do. We like to support local. All right. Let's get this Friday moving. Thank you to our show sponsor. We help you move, whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country. Nicholas and his team of moving experts make the whole thing easy. We Help You Move is veteran owned, and they are a great supporter of this Frederick community. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, I heard him pop in. Let's get Bob Miller on the show. Well, good morning.
I feel bad, Dani, because you shut me out yesterday. It was like you just didn't want me on the show.
I don't know what happened. It's so strange. It's supposed to be the persistent key, but you know how that works.
Yeah, right. I got a big black box, and that was it. And then I sent you a text, and I guess you didn't see that. And then you sent one. It's like, hey, guys, don't forget,
You sent me an email. You sent me an email, which I don't check.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But, we're here now.
It's all good. You were out walking the dog, enjoying the day. I like it.
Yeah. Well, when I didn't get on, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna walk the meatball, and we had that little storm come through yesterday. And, we had to make sure that we got it done in proper time. So
yeah. How is everything down there? You good?
I'm sunshine and beautiful out here right now. We got some winds that were. I have an anemometer. You know what that is? It checks the wind speed.
Yeah.
I use that when I go out on a boat, and I had it set wrong. So I think we probably had some pretty strong winds, but not as bad as, of course, other people have gotten. This Helene was a devastating storm all over, and still wreaking havoc. It was my son-in-law's mom and his stepdad live in a town called Moultrie, Georgia. which I was online last night during the boring Cowboys and Giants game, which I'm happy the Cowboys won, but it was a pretty boring game. I think it was halftime, and I got online, and the guy goes, one of the weather people who were on YouTube or whatever, who did a fantastic job, was like, if you live in Moultrie, you're going to have a really bad and long night ahead of you. And so I texted, his stepdad, and I'm like, are you guys okay? He goes, yeah, we're in Alabama.
Smart.
So they got out of town. So that was good for them. They got out of town, and I was happy that they were able to survive. And hopefully, everybody was safe and sound. I saw another one where a guy was, I don't know where it was, but he rescued. He was a meteorologist, a TV guy, and apparently went in the water and rescued somebody. So,
wow.
Yeah. I think people now, when they see these storms, and you're going to have the people who will always stay, but then you got people who actually know that they need to get out, and they have to start heeding the warnings of what officials are doing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I was saving big news that I was going to share till you came on today. I think I can officially announce this. I hope anyway. That I will be joining the team at Local Daily Media, which is the new owners of WFMD.
Oh, wow. Hang on a second.
WFRE.
Will this work? I'm going to try something here. This is my sound effects board. Let's see if you can hear it on this particular format.
Ah, yes.
You can hear that?
Yes.
Listen to the throngs of people who are clapping. Awesome. Well, welcome aboard. You know what? They had a big thing where they had a list of all the people who were, having meetings yesterday with the big boss, and guess whose name wasn't on that list? I'm like, what? What about Bob? And
what about Bob? What does that mean?
I have no idea. I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, Dani, you're not taking my job, are you?
No.
Okay.
Gosh, no.
Well, you're used to mornings, so I know
that. Yeah. This means, though, nothing changes for Good Morning Frederick. It's actually great for this show because we're going to get a little bit more exposure and some help, and I'll be doing some air shifts at the sister station WFRE, I think, on weekends, and helping clients do better with their marketing. So
that's right. Right down your alley. And then get a little twang in your voice for that country radio, music radio stuff.
Got to work on my twang.
Yeah. My wife left me and took my dog. I just want my dog back.
That is not new country. Let me just tell you, though.
Country's not the same.
It's not. It's definitely not. It's definitely
welcome aboard.
Thank you. Exciting.
I did actually do all my paperwork and stuff, so we'll see what happens. These kind of transitions.
I think you're okay, Bob.
I think these transitions, though, are awfully tough on the people here, because now we have to get all new email addresses. We have to get, we have to change insurance companies. We have to change, the 401k, and
that is, that is one thing I have to say, and this is no shade on any particular employer. But when a company comes and takes over any business, they should only be allowed to do it on January 1st, as far as healthcare is concerned, because you start a new health program, so you might have paid in 3/4 of the year to get your deductible. Maybe you just met it, and now you're starting at zero.
Don't they do that at this time of year, though? Because I know my wife is the open enrollment is like you do that now, and then it takes place on the 1st of the year.
Yeah, but when an employer takes over like this, the new insurance is effective immediately.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so originally I was going to come in like a week ago, but then it didn't make sense to be with connoisseur for a week and then switch over. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting till it's all one thing.
October 1st, they take over, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so, October 1st.
We're excited. I always look forward to having new people, and they actually are people that used to be with now the old company, Connoisseur Media, and kind of split off to do their own thing. So they
I got to
know
meet
who we
Mike
are.
yesterday, which was fun. So
Oh, you got to meet him?
I did.
There you go. Me? Nope. I didn't get to meet him. So I'm a bit of an enigma because I'm not a full-time employee anymore. So
I know. You
I'm a
are an
contract
enigma
employee.
in many other ways too.
So yes. All right. So I guess no Chris. I had to make sure I called him last. He was supposed to be off today. And I called him last night and I'm like, hey, look, just FYI, we got a little storm coming through here. And right now about 500,000 people are without power. And if I have a generator, but if we lose power, I mean, I set the generator up last night before, I was like, okay, I'm going to get it ready just in case, so I don't have to do this in the dark. But if we lost power, then we would lose cable. So there would be no, because usually they kind of go hand in hand.
Yes,
and a lot of times the cable access goes before the power goes. So I'm like, hey, do you think you could work on Friday and take Monday off? So he probably won't be here on Monday either.
Okay.
So, but he did come into work today, and it was great that he was here. And
nice.
we do appreciate it. So
yes.
All right. Well, I will do the news for you if you want me to.
That would be great.
All right. I'm looking at it. A 61-year-old man was pronounced dead after being transported to an area hospital. Now, this is down in Montgomery County. Police collision reconstruction unit is investigating a fatal pedestrian collision that occurred on Tuesday, the 24th. Now, upon arrival, first responders located the pedestrian. He was identified as 61-year-old Jose Rene Del Cid Ramos, who had sustained multiple serious injuries. He was transported to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The investigation is continuing. And obviously, if you have any news, they would love to hear from you. Frederick County Intercept Task Force, which is kind of cool to hear that. The Intercept Task Force made 4 arrests in September of individuals who were trying to engage in sexual encounters with minor children. Authorities say the 4 were taken into custody during multiple operations, identified as Juan Carlos Vasquez Natera, 33, of Clarksburg, Maryland, who was charged with 2 counts of sexual solicitation of a minor. Jeffrey Allen Ringersma of Virginia Beach, who was charged with 2 counts of sexual solicitation. James Leonard Coswell of Walkersville, 69, also charged with 1 count of solicitation of a minor. And Samuel De Jesus Valle Penate, 42, of Baltimore, who's charged with 1 count of sexual solicitation. Arrested and still awaiting extradition is David Salazar Lara, 41, of Washington, not Washington, D.C., Washington State. Who was charged
Louise.
With 19 counts of soliciting child pornography and 1 count of sending obscene material. So I'm just glad they found those people, and I'm glad that they are hopefully where they're supposed to be in bars, behind bars. There was a story from the other day. This is from last night. Braddock Heights, traffic was backed up in both directions. We heard that somebody said that somebody ran into something, but apparently it was an individual who was on a bridge overtaking Ridge Road on the interstate, was having a medical emergency. Now, I had heard that they were declared safe, but it was like somebody who was wanting to jump off of the bridge. Frederick Tanner Facebook page says the individual was declared safe and was turned over to EMS personnel, who took that person into the area hospital.
Actually, with that, the mom of that person posted in the group Everything Frederick and More yesterday, just to raise awareness about mental health and mental illness. It was her daughter, I think. So yeah, it's we're glad that she's safe, and hope that she gets the help that she needs, for sure.
Absolutely. All right. In sports yesterday, the Cowboys scored 2 first-half touchdowns. Yay. Go Cowboys. Limited the Giants to 3 field goals. 14-9 at halftime. They picked up their second win of the season. Ended up being 20-15. The only people who really won in this game yesterday were the referees, who had more TV time than anybody else. It was like every play in the second quarter had a flag to it. It was ridiculous.
That's nuts. That is really nuts. I don't know. Sometimes I think they do more harm than good, but.
Well, I just think, sometimes, I saw a couple that were bad calls. One went in the favor of the Cowboys, which was actually their fault. And then some of them were just ticky-tack fouls. And I'm like, come on, let these guys play just a little bit.
Did you see who's the quarterback for Atlanta Falcons? I saw something on TikTok, his press conference saying if his name was Patrick Mahomes, it wouldn't have been nearly as bad. And he called out the refs big time on their calls during the game, which is interesting. So,
well, I think it was the game. I think it might have been. No, who was it? Was it the Chiefs and the Falcons? I don't remember. They had to play where the week before there was a pass interference on the Chiefs, which made a pass interference against it or for the Chiefs. I guess it was against the other team, and that helped the Chiefs win the game. And then the other one was in the end zone, and the guy pretty much ran him over and no call, which is ridiculous. So there's a lot of people who believe, that's got to be the Taylor Swift partiality for the Chiefs there, right? I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Something is. Yep.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins is the Atlanta Falcons quarterback.
Right. Kirk Cousins. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, my ex-Redskin.
Yes, there you go. Aaron Judge hit his major league leading 56 home run going deep in the fifth for the fifth straight game to help the Yankees wrap up their second American League East title in 3 years. The other one went to the team that finished second, the Baltimore Orioles, and they whooped the Orioles last night by a score of 10-1. I think the Orioles had a little bit of a hangover from clinching their playoff spot the night before.
Yeah.
And it was funny to watch. Oh gosh, I can't think of his name now. Jackson Holiday, right? He went to, they're all popping champagne and stuff, and he pulls up a little thing. He goes, "Oh, sparkling cider." He's not old enough to drink yet.
Crazy.
So he had to have sparkling cider, and he goes,
"Well, you had to have sparkling cider on TV, is what he had to have."
Well, yes, of course, on TV. Yes. He's a baseball player, for goodness sakes, and he's been to college.
That's crazy.
The Royals completed a sweep of the Nationals Thursday night with a 7-4 victory. High school action, we had a couple football games that I found out from Steve Nibbs, who's calling our game tonight, that two games were played in Washington County. Brunswick over Smithburg 38-0. Middletown down Boonesboro 36-0. Quarterback Britt Poffenberger and receiver Clinton Lee teamed up for 3 scoring passes. The Knights rolled on the road, but they had to play on Thursday night because Washington County doesn't have enough referees to referee all the games tonight. So they had to move some of the games to Thursday night to use up the referees that they had.
Wow.
Which is kind of sad, right?
Yeah.
That there's not enough people, or that maybe they need to pay them more. I don't know. Boys soccer yesterday, Good Counsel over Frederick. Girls soccer, Oakdale blanks Walkersville. Brunswick over Smithburg. And field hockey, Walkersville over TJ. Urbana Downs Frederick. Oakdale over Brunswick. Linganore Downs Middletown. And Catoctones over Tuscarora. If you would like to listen to a game tonight, we've got Oakdale at Linganore on WFMD. Did you play sports?
I was a cheerleader.
Okay, well, I can see that.
Why does everybody say that?
Well, because you're peppy. You're
I know.
you're not. I'm not saying that. I think cheerleading is it's a very tough sport.
It was not tough back in the day. Back in the day, no. Now, yes. No, back when I was cheerleading, we wore the daggons. Well, we got Nikes, I think maybe my junior year. And then it was saddle shoes before that.
Oh, yeah.
Dating myself there for sure. All right, my friend. Well, please, I hope everybody is good down there, and we'll send the sunshine and clear skies your way.
That would be nice. And you guys got more rain coming up, and you're going to start getting the remnants of Helene. If you're not already got it right now, you'll be getting it very soon.
I know. We'll hang on tight, and we will see you on Monday.
Have a great weekend.
All right, you too.
And welcome to the family.
Thank you. All right. I want to thank Bob Miller for that. Good morning to you. We Help You Move is watching. I want to thank everybody else too. Michelle Payton is on. My friend Dorothy. Good morning, Mrs. Frederick. That's funny. Tara, thank you so much. Yeah, it's exciting changes, but nothing will change right here. I can tell you that for sure. All right, let's keep this show moving. We're going to take a quick break, actually, and then we're going to get to all the events for this weekend and next week.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon family beyond compare.
All right, let's get on to what is happening in Frederick. All right, happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, anything you can put on your floor, they can handle. Give them a call today, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Or go to atlaswoodfloors.net for more information. Now, when you call, you're going to ask for Jeff. And when he answers, when he gets on the phone, just say, hey, your sister says hi. Your sister says hello. But get him to come out and do a quote. They'll do great work for you. That I can assure you. Or you can tattle on him with me. All right, let's check out the best calendar that anywhere. Let me just tell you, I have spent more hours putting events in this calendar than anything else this week. People keep sending me events, which is awesome, fantastic, appreciate every single one of you. And then I go down a rabbit hole of some place that's got a ton of events, and 2 hours later, there I am. Anyway, so looking at the agenda view, because there are a ton of events going on in Frederick, always. There is not one single day that doesn't have at least 15 events. And I am talking even into December. So it's really, we are very blessed to be in a place that always has something to do. Now, the agenda view will give you a really easy list to follow, going by start times, which is awesome. So if you've got somebody coming into town and you have to work, give them this calendar, because they can just plan their day in Frederick and do all sorts of great stuff. Okay. All right. So today, the home of everything Frederick is open around 11 o'clock. Go pick up your Good Morning Frederick merch so that the proceeds can go to organizations like Christmas Cash for Kids. We have t-shirts. I do have some tank tops left. Obviously, we'll probably have to put those away for winter. I might just leave them out. Who knows? But we got the two different types of t-shirts. We have the crew neck and we have the ladies V-neck, and we got the tumblers. And if you just want to come by to support, you can buy a magnet or stickers or things like that, so that money can go to Christmas Cash for Kids. All right. There are, let's see. Oh, Fall Fest. I'm assuming all of this is happening. Now, with the weather, I'm not 100% sure. So always check online before you head out anywhere. this weekend. Actually, Saturday looks decent as far as I've seen on my forecast, which is odd because it's like rain all this week. And then Saturday looks cloudy, but not raining. And then from Sunday to next Thursday, all I see is rain. So I'm suggesting get out of the house on Saturday. Okay, get out of the house on Saturday. All right, Fall Fest is all weekend. That is through Downtown Frederick Partnership. It's at Everready Square and Shab Row. They are doing all sorts of things like pumpkin carving. There's a community art project, shopping, fall-inspired food and beverage, and live entertainment. That is from 4 to 9 tonight. It continues on Saturday and Sunday as well. Again, you'll see all the high school sports on the calendar. Other than this fall cheerleading one, I did not list high school sports in front of it, but it should be fairly easy to spot all of these games. So if you would like, we really do encourage you to support your local high schools. When you go to the games, not only is it affordable if you've got young kids and they get to have a good time, but you're supporting the local high school, the kids, and the athletic boosters. And that's a great thing to do. All right, they got music in the village. Again, not sure if that is going to happen this evening. That is in Warman's Mill. Might want to stick to things that are inside. Oh, tonight is also Light the Night in the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. This is for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. They are doing a Light the Night tonight from 5:30 to 9. The opening ceremony walk is 7 p.m. The walk is about a mile, and I believe it's free to join, but obviously it's a fundraiser, so if you can give back, you can. Let's see. They've got here's all the instructions and everything you need. So if you have any questions, there is a link there for you. That is tonight, Carroll Creek Amphitheater. Again, check the Light the Night socials to make sure. I'm assuming that is all still on. This is indoor. Frederick's Oktoberfest, 6 to 10. It's at the fairgrounds. I think it's in Building 9. They do a really fun pre-Oktoberfest event. The nighttime one. I think this one is only 21 and up, though, if I remember correctly. Again, there's the website for you. But it's live music and all of that before the day tomorrow, which, look, I hope it's a beautiful day tomorrow for everybody else. I mean, really, it's great. All right, moving on. I pulled this off. Somebody sent this to me, I think. Myersville's famous tar and feathering incident. I love this story. In July 1924, 2 women arrived in Myersville on the Hagerstown and Frederick trolley. Their 10-day visit culminated in a tar and feathering incident that generated nationwide headlines and led to long-lasting tensions in the community. It's like the Hatfields and McCoys. I guess they're reenacting that. I'm not sure. 7:30 to 8:30 tonight on Main Street in Myersville. I think that's fun. I think it's quirky, and I think that's what makes Frederick County amazing, stuff like that. And I'm so glad I found it. Wish I found it earlier, but, there you go. If you want to do something quirky and fun, head out to Myersville. All right, tomorrow, tons of events happening tomorrow, including the Festival of Flight. You can meet your local airport 9 to 4 tomorrow at the Frederick Airport. Some static displays and some in-air displays with the remote control aircraft demonstration at 10 and Trooper 3 demonstration at 1. Take your kids out there. That will be a great time for all. Tons of fall festivals. I added about 3 more yesterday. They're all called Fall Fest, Fall Festival. Maybe I should start putting in the titles, exactly who or where. But anyway, tons of fall. You can enjoy fall now, starting this weekend, all the way through October for most of these. You got one at Summers Farm. You got Magnolia Meadow Farm in Thurmont. You've got the Fall Fun Festival at Gaver Farm in Mount Airy. I'm telling you, you're going to be pumpkined out. So maybe pace yourselves on the pumpkins. We've got again, Frederick's Oktoberfest, Fall Fest down at Eveready Square in Chabrose, 11 to 7 on Saturday. You can stop by the Home of Everything Frederick as well while you're downtown and enjoy some of these great events. I'm telling you, it is a very eclectic event schedule. You can do Maryland Double Deckers. That's a brew with a view that they've got going on Saturday. You should check out Maryland Double Deckers now that my friend Kristen is there. They're going to be launching lots of new things, I can tell you for sure. The 15th annual Nigerian Independence Day celebration is happening Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. at Waverly Elementary School. This is the 15th annual event, and you can go learn all about the culture and heritage of Nigeria. You can get tickets. I do believe that, it's an Eventbrite. So if you go type in Eventbrite 15th Annual Nigerian Independence Day Celebration, you can head there and enjoy, again, our great cultures that have come to Frederick. All right, on Sunday, the flea market for pulling for veterans from 9 to 3 at AmVets Post 2, the farm, which is on 144 right next to Tree Trekkers. Vendors are still being accepted. There's a huge pavilion, so if the weather's not good, I believe you guys will be able to move under there, which means shoppers will be able to move under there as well. Stay dry, but get some bargains. That's what I love. Let's see. The Flying Cows have their skills classes, I guess, with the skills training with some of the players. You can do that on Sunday. They have 2 sessions at 10 and 11. We've got the Love for Logan fundraiser. That is Sunday, 11:30 to 6. That is at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. That is to raise money for this, for Logan, who is suffering from Hodgkin lymphoma. And obviously not only the treatment, the care, just the medical bills and all of that. The community is rounding around this family and raising money. There's a cornhole tournament with cash prize that you can enter. And you can check that out as well. And then game day at Benstown. That's fun. There you go. You can go watch all the games. Coming next week, I cannot believe we are moving straight into October. It is unbelievable. But on the 30th, that is Monday night at 5:30, I am having a town hall. The Board of Ed candidate is Heather Fletcher. She is a write-in, and she is, I think it's Heather Fletcher. I think that's her name. Anyway, we'll be live streaming her answering all the questions that both Colt Black and Jamie Brennan answered. We're going to let her have her 5 minutes, which I'll premiere on the show on Tuesday. But we will live stream it. So if you have kids and you're a voter, actually, if you're just a voter, you should vote informed. And you can listen to all of the interviews before you head to the voting box. But yeah, that is Monday evening. You can join us live at the Home of Everything Frederick at 5:30. We'd love to have you there. But you can watch online too, which I know is a lot easier for a lot of people. A lot of high school sports on Mondays as well. And then you can see, again, there is, every single day of the week, there are a ton of events. All right. So things on the calendar. Let's see. What do we got? We did that. October 5th. October 5th. Oh, gosh, that is right coming up. That's just on Saturday. Oh, my God. It's only a week away. What? That is crazy to think about. Yeah, October 5th is nuts. Anyway, that is the Key City Foundation 5K Fun Run. Now, if you are on the calendar and you look on October 5th for Key City Foundation 5K Fun Run, you'll see a discount code to save yourself 10% on the registration. So register and help them to raise money, which they get kids out into sports like lacrosse, free of charge, so the kids aren't paying any money, nor are the families. Canines on the Creek is coming October 26th. Get your costumes ready for your dogs, 2 to 5 p.m. We'd like to get them to 100 dogs participating. And then Second Chances Road Rally is coming up November 2nd. Mark that on your calendar. I'm going to talk to Barbara Swanhart. We're going to have her on next week and to talk all about that really, really fun event. All right, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you got to do is email it, or you can text me, or you can, reach out somehow so that I have it. The email is everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, let's talk. Let's get right to People of Frederick. I'm excited about this. People of Frederick, we've got, did I not upload that? Oh, yes, I did. Here we go. People of Frederick, sponsored by Candles by B&L, specializing in handcrafted soy wax scented candles. They use only the finest ingredients, and these beautiful candles are free from harmful chemicals. Candles by B&L is woman, minority, and veteran owned. At Candles by B&L, their goal is to light up your mood one candle at a time. Visit them online because you can purchase anytime. candlesbybnl.com and check them out. They've been everywhere. They were at the Frederick Fair for a week, and they do lots of farmers markets and all kinds of events. All right, Kiki has grown up in Frederick right off Route 40. In fact, she started Out40 10 years ago. Wow. To cover everything from news and events to fashion and trends. I love her forward thinking. And when I met her, the meeting was icing on the cake. Here's Kiki. Kiki.
Hey.
Out40 Blog.
Yes.
You've had that for a long time.
A long, long time. It's been 11 years now.
Whoa.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You figured it out yet? A little bit. What? Did you grow up here in Frederick?
I did. Born on the west side, 40.
Okay, so you
out 40.
Yes, so that's your neighborhood.
Yes.
Okay, did you go to Frederick High?
I did not.
Oh.
I used to think I wanted to, but I think God worked it out. I went to TJ.
Oh,
that was
Patriots!
the first redistricting. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes. We brought in a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, because I'm way older than you, all the kids on 40 and beyond 40 went to TJ. And then they redistricted, half went to Frederick High, and then the middle part, like Waverly Drive, that area, then went to TJ. Yeah, so I had a lot of friends up on the hill who went to TJ in 7th and 8th, and then they redistricted, and in 9th grade they all went somewhere else. So anyway, yeah. So what was it about your neighborhood and everything that you said, you know what, I want people to know what's happening?
I think it was more so what the neighborhood represented. Like, for me, my dad was a reporter for Huffington News Post.
He?
I was a girl in the newsroom, just seeing what was going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't see too much diversity that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
And I thought that stories weren't being told the way I wanted to tell them.
Yeah.
So I knew great people in the community doing great things. And so I know 40 was very diverse at the time, still diverse, probably the most diverse town part of town. And so I wanted to tell those stories.
Yeah.
I wanted to, highlight those people, and like, how cool is it to have someone highlight you that you know in your community? Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
She notices what I'm doing, of course.
Well, you feel comfortable, and you know that they're going to tell the story in a way that highlights and accentuates the positive parts, right? And they're not there to pick things apart or, you know what I mean?
You know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah. So 11 years you've been doing Out40. Is this your full-time gig?
No, it's still my baby, my little part-time entrepreneurial
passion
hustle.
project.
Yes.
Yes, passion project.
You get it?
Yes, I do.
Only if you do.
I do. For sure.
Like, what are you doing with this? Like, it's just my baby.
So what do you do full-time?
full-time, I am program director for the Black Health Equity Coalition in Frederick. So we basically try to address health disparities in the community. Yeah,
That's a pretty big job.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Don't take the title too seriously. It's very fun. I have too much fun. Like most of my job is connecting with people.
Yeah.
With organizations, people in the community, just making sure that they have the resources they need or their resources are available to everyone and that people know about them. A lot of people don't know what everybody's doing in Frederick.
This
what
is
people
true.
offer.
This is true.
There's so
We
many
have
services and resources.
So many great organizations here all working together to try to make this a stronger community.
Yes.
And so you kind of bring that all together?
Yes, that's my job.
Okay. And who is that, like a city or county job, or is it just an organization? You're just another
nonprofit organization trying to do some good.
Yeah.
Like the rest of us. And
I hadn't even heard of it. So how long has that been around?
It's been around. It's brand new. So
Okay.
we just started functioning in February. We got official because we got funding from the CDC to address those health disparities. And so that kind of put us on the map, so to speak.
So do you guys work with Love for Laughlin as well? Have they come to help with
they
the
have
testing and just
they are amazing.
They are amazing.
They're amazing.
They
and I know they're
Brooklyn,
trying to do a lot of accessibility within the African American community.
Yes.
So yes, we have been trying
just
to
making sure people understand that it's certainly for sepsis. They're really big about detection, making sure you're advocating for yourself and all of that sort of stuff.
I was just with them at a FCC Health and Wellness fair.
Okay.
And they were giving out like loads of stuff. I was like,
love you.
Love you.
Yeah, but it's important for these organizations to all work together because everybody is trying to do good stuff and you hate to see that not taken care of. Yeah. What is your goal for Out40? Is it just to kind of maintain the status quo? Are you happy kind of where it is and what you're doing?
I used to say I wanted to quit Out40 because it shouldn't be needed, right? But it's just so cool, right? Not only are we telling stories, we're also very arts-based, so we do a lot of art stuff. So it's like, I mean, how can we stop? Come on.
You can.
Come on.
You
It's
can.
just fun. It's just, and the thing is, Frederick, born and raised in Frederick, I'm still meeting new people. Can you
tell
agree
me?
with that?
Oh, 100%.
I mean, I don't know how to
started
explain
this
that.
show in April.
Okay.
I worked for the radio station for 6 years.
Yes.
I had my own company for 13 years before that.
Nice.
I thought I was integrated into the community.
Me too.
I thought I knew, not everybody, obviously, but I thought I knew a lot of people.
Yes.
I did my 100th show August 20th.
Oh, wow.
I looked back and I had interviewed 260 people.
Jeez.
Of the 260, more than 50% I did not know before April 1st. How is that possible? And these are people who are within the community doing great things, owning businesses, running nonprofits. So I think we've just clipped the tip of the iceberg.
Yes, correct.
And there's so much. And I just feel like we have new people moving in all the time.
All the time.
So I think that there is always room for telling those stories. I
Agreed.
think it's very, very important because I do think coming from somebody who grew up there, you're seeing things from a totally different perspective than what I'm seeing. And I think the stories are important.
So that answers the question.
Yes, you can't quit. You can't quit. Not today, anyway. Not on my watch. Do you have? Yeah, exactly. Well, look, I think this is awesome. I would love to support what you're doing in your day job, and I would love to support what you're doing with the Passion Project. I think that there's some good collabs that we can do together to bring awareness about things that are happening. 40, I think, is going to have its regeneration. I think it has been well beyond time.
Bubbling. It's like bubbling.
It is bubbling. I feel it. You do. You feel it. You really, I really hope that some of the things that they've talked about coming in on 40 down near Warehouse, I hope all of that actually happens. I hope that we can convince the owner of the old mall property to clean her up a bit.
I can't do the side eye on camera.
I know. And I can edit anything out we need to. But I think that that's very important.
Extremely.
I think it's really important.
Because you know that mall used to be one of the spots.
It was the thing.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And there is that broken window theory. So when you don't clean up the neighborhoods or fix the broken windows and take down the plywood and open things up, it unfortunately leads to people not appreciating what is there.
Not investing.
Yeah.
It's an
Yeah, we need people
eyesore.
to invest. And it's a great, 40 is amazing. And the diversity is really fun, actually.
It is.
You can experience a lot of different things going from 15, 40 to 70, whatever that interchanges all the way,
You're so
heading
correct.
up to alternate 40.
You're so correct.
Yeah.
I love it. I think I did an article on like a 24-hour or like 12-hour, what you can do on 40.
Yeah.
And there's so many different cuisines.
Yes.
From all different types of cultures.
Yes.
I mean, just it's interesting.
It is
I
very
think that
interesting.
it's overlooked sometimes, but
I guarantee it's overlooked. So we need your Out40 blog so people can check it out.
Yes.
If they just search for Out40, they can
.com.
find it. Do you take, like, if somebody wants to write something?
absolutely,
Okay.
please. We
Yeah.
love new writers. We
Yeah.
accept all new writers. Please contact us.
Yeah, it'd be great. And hopefully we can get you some exposure. People start reading it. Visit the Golden Mile. The Golden Age is coming back. I tell you that right now.
is.
It really is. I know we've
love
got
that.
Chris McDonald, who's really focused on
Shout out to Chris.
making sure that it is a not forgotten area. It's not all about downtown.
Yeah.
Out40 is
Downtown
just
is
as
lovely.
important.
We love
Downtown
our
is
beloved
lovely.
downtown.
But
But Out40
yeah,
needs some love too.
Out40 yes, it is something else for sure. I want to thank Kiki for joining me today. You're going to see a lot more, I think. I have a feeling this is going to be a fun partnership. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Jeez, there we go. All right, want to thank Kiki there. Oh yeah, we are going to be doing some fun stuff together for sure. How sweet is she? Oh my gosh, I just loved her. You know, when you meet people for the first time and there's just this thing, we had it. That was cool. All right, we are going to take a quick break. Then we're back with the CTC Media Department's debut. Alex interviews Carson Kolb from the Catoctones. That is coming up just after these messages. Oh, well, let me get to them. Here we go.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art Splatter Room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
Dani, and I recently had dinner at Sushi Nomu, and I've got to tell you, it was absolutely unbelievable. The decor, phenomenal. The food, just amazing. I had the best miso soup I've ever had. The sushi was so fresh and delicious, and it was actually a feast for the eyes. The presentation was stunning, and the service was impeccable. The sushi, fresh, the sashimi, the best I've ever had. I can't say enough great things about it. If you're looking for a great place, maybe to go on a date, or maybe just to try something new, it's affordable, it is beautiful, and you will not be disappointed, I promise. Sushi Nomu at sushinomu.com or 4969 Westview Drive, just beyond the Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, man, that's making me hungry, I tell you right now. All right, A&S Construction, a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, but they'll take care of your windows and gutters and your patios and decks. Right now is the time. You need to be checking to make sure you don't have any leaks. If you see any leaks at all, any water anywhere inside your home, even if it's on the floor, because water travels to the lowest possible place. So give Sandra a call, 301-703-2157. That's 301-703-2157. Or email her info@ansconstruction.net. I'm telling you, she'll come straight out. She'll do a quote, and she will make sure you are taken care of if you need it. You can get that $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let her know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Yes. All right.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Travel better with Antietam World Travel Service, your gateway to worry-free journeys. With their extensive network, unmatched experience, and personalized services, you can explore the world with confidence and ease. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now and get started on your dream vacation. Took myself right off of there. All right, CTC is Frederick County Public Schools Career and Technology Center. Years ago, I reached out to Adam Frank, who's the instructor of the TV Multimedia Department, to see if he had any kids who wanted to help me shoot some videos. And since I've used lots of the students. When I launched in April this show, Good Morning Frederick, it was a bit late for them with school getting out so soon, but they did submit a couple videos last year. And I'm back to offer them a platform to show off their work and to help them and guide them and give them some pointers. This first interview, Alex did this first interview, and she chats with Carson Kolb from the Catoctones. Here you go.
Frederick Live, I'm Alex. Today I'm here with Carson Kolb, who is a part of the Frederick Catoctones. So Cameron, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty okay. What are the Frederick Catoctones, if I may ask?
The Frederick Catoctones are a barbershop chorus in the Frederick County area. We typically serve anywhere within a 1 to 2 hour driving radius, more or less. Just serving the local Frederick community, singing in assisted living facilities, putting on our own concerts, and even teaching people this upcoming January how to sing.
Oh, cool. So are you doing classes and stuff?
We have a program that we're currently working on called the Ready, Set, Sing program. Yeah, it's a 6-week course in order to get people through the basics of singing, helps them with their posture, helps them with projecting their voice, so on and so forth.
How many members are in the Frederick Catoctones?
Currently, we have a total of 18 members, and we're hoping to get more very soon.
What is your favorite place to perform?
That's a great question. Personally, I love strolling. So wandering around in downtown Frederick and singing for people, especially on the creek, very well received most of the time, especially under the bridges. It really projects.
The echo.
Yeah, and nobody sees it coming. It's really cool.
Oh, that's so nice. How did the group start?
Ooh.
What's the origin story?
The Frederick Catoctones actually started back in 1957. I'm trying to remember exactly who our founders' names were. I know that we have Stan and a couple of others, but I'm drawing a blank this early in the morning. But yeah, we've been around for over 50 years now, led by a lot of awesome barbershoppers over the years, and just picking it back up and hoping to get strong like we used to.
Nice. Where was your first performance, personally?
My first performance was actually at Frederick County Public Library.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the very first week I joined in 2017, I believe. That was our first gig. We were singing along the stairs, and I'm not sure exactly what the context was for it, but something was going on that was special.
Cool. Do you recall from your memory, like based on like history and stuff, what was the Frederick Catoctones' first performance in general?
That's a fantastic question. I know that we put on our first annual show, I want to say in it's either 59 or 1960. I do not fully recall because our our historical documents are a little bit all over the place. But yeah, right around those periods. I think it's 1958.
Gotcha. And how old do you have to be to join the group?
Honestly, any age works. We have had people in the chorus up to age, I think it was 14 or 15 years old.
Wow.
Until he went to college when he hit 18.
Oh.
Up to the age of whenever, really.
Yeah, so very inclusive.
Yeah.
What motivates you to do a cappella?
That's a great question. The best thing I can really think of is I've been doing music for all my life. It's kind of a passion of mine. It might not be full-time job, but music is great. Especially what you see when people can see us sing, and we sound good. Just the impact we make, especially to dementia patients.
Right.
Something clicks, and they're lucid, and they're smiling, and there's just something amazing about it.
I'm sure that a lot of the a cappella singers in the group are very talented. Were you always able to sing, and are members always going to come in with strong vocal training?
No, actually. I might not be a bad example. I have no singing background at all. Aside from in the shower and just out and about, I was actually a metalhead before all of this. And it just, something about it it clicked. I knew it was right, and back in 2017 when I finally had time, I popped by, gave it a shot, and just locked it in.
Cool. So that completely changed the trajectory of what you were trying to achieve, for sure. Were you nervous during your first performance?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Even though I've been performing with orchestra and jazz and everything else, those were instruments. So it's a completely different feeling. I never had I didn't have much confidence in my voice, but we were able to ace it. So despite all the nervousness,
it gets better.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you have any advice for anyone who wants to start doing a cappella?
Give it a shot. That's the best thing that I could think of. If it's something that you have even a slight passion or interest in, give it a shot. Whether you can find a group on your own, or if you want to start something up yourself, or even just listen. There's plenty of resources online. YouTube is full of amazing singers. Tim Warwick is the first person that comes to mind. He's a huge innovator in the barbershop industry. He writes songs, transitions, modern, contemporary, and older pieces to barbershop format, so it's easy to sing in 4-part harmony.
Right, that's really cool. What's your favorite song to sing in a cappella then?
Ooh,
a lot of choices.
There are a lot of choices, but personally, I guess I have to reach back a bit.
Okay.
Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my gosh, I love Queen.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh, they're fantastic.
That's amazing. I'm glad that you like that song, because I like it too. It's timeless. I'm really glad that's going into a cappella. I can see how that sounds really good. And recently, I've had the pleasure of watching the Frederick Catoctones in action. Here's a few clips of their concert at FCC.
Dreaming, just me and you, I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns, where our country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, Golden Shore, Golden Shore, Golden Shore.
Yes, I want to thank the entire team at CTC, including Adam Frank, Alex, and all the other students for submitting. I look forward to more content from them. All right, coming up on Monday, Possum Pets, sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Lee Adams from Osherman Family Foundation Gail from the Maryland Lottery. All join me on Monday. Have an awesome weekend. Enjoy the sunshine if there's any tomorrow, at least maybe the reprieve from the rain. Let's pray for people who are hit by Helene. I just got a text from a friend in South Carolina. They've had a tree down and some damage there. So praying for everybody down that way, and hope for a quick recovery there. Please tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick this weekend so I can get to 1,000 subscribers. Wouldn't that be a great way to start Monday? I think so. Have a great weekend. Be great, Frederick.
From downtown streets